Jack and Sam were friends when they were teenagers, and it was a very tight, close relationship. They learned to lean on each other. They were actually both in a concentration labor camp during World War II, and they both survived the Holocaust, but neither one of them knew each other got out. So what happened, Jack, he was able to run away and escape through the forest from the labor camp. Sam was actually moved to a different labor camp and eventually was liberated. So they, spent the next 70 or so years, however many years it was, and did not know that their friend had survived. You know that they both immigrated to the United States. They both ended up being in Ohio, and they lived there for 40 years. Who knows how close to each other? Did not know each other survived again until they went to a Holocaust survivors memorial a couple weeks ago in Florida, and they saw each other across the room. I don't know how they recognized each other after all of those years, or maybe it was on a name badge and they saw each other, and the reunion was so sweet. Just broke down in tears.
Sam, one of the two, was a guest speaker. And so that's when he said, wait a minute, I know that guy. I was with him back at, wow.
Can you imagine?
Go think. And then both living in Ohio.
I mean, for 40 or some odd years, who knows? And I know Ohio's kind of a big state, but at the same time, to come from where you did during the Holocaust, both survive, end up in the same state.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they were just teenagers back then.
And then end up at the same dinner in Florida.
And one of them is speaking.
What?
At this thing. Oh, how amazing.
What great closure they got. And also because of the success of not only just getting out, but their families, and they've been successful businessmen, how they've overcome what they thought originally was going to be their destiny.